Well, good morning everybody. My name's Lee, the virtual airline pilot. Today we're in a helicopter, which is something I'm just beginning to learn. This is my first video on my new channel. It's going to be a short one. It's really intended to have a quick look at the island of Ibiza. What you're going to see is part of Aerosoft's Balearic Islands package, which includes Ibiza, Menorca and Mallorca as a package for all simulation platforms. It's by Aerosoft. We're going to take off from the airport, head out towards the harbour, excuse me, and have a quick swing back and have a look at the salt flats, which are a unique ecosystem thing to Ibiza. Ibiza has been exporting salt for many years, and the salt flats are a popular tourist attraction, so we'll fly in over those flats and then have a look before we land. So I got throat this morning. Right, so let's get started up. Weather's quite nice. We have a little bit of low, well scattered cloud, nothing horrendous. The winds are quite light, but it should be a nice little flight for the first one. I hope you enjoy it. We'll give some commentary along the way. Okay, so we're ready. Takeoff checks, lights, the elevation is fine. So let's go. So we're going to head out towards the east, out over the harbour, go up to about 1,000 feet, have a look at what's going on and come back. Here we go. I'm actually still learning to fly this bird, but it's a lovely piece of kit. Congratulations to MilViz. It's the MilViz 530F helicopter. We're flying in Prepare 3D version 4.5, and once you get the hang of it, it's great. It flies really well. So we'll just go out over the harbour and have a look. Just getting into transitional lift here. Speed's coming up. As you can see, we've got the highway with the traffic to the left. Scenery is very well done in my opinion. Obviously it depends on your settings as to what you can have. I've got an i9 9900K CPU with 32 gigs of RAM and the NVIDIA GeForce 2080 Ti video card. Love the way the coastlines are done. Very, very beautiful. So let's drop back to 1,000 feet. Let's just go in over the harbour. You can see we've got plenty of boats and ships. There's one heading out to the right there. All in all, it's a very nice stretch of coastline. There's the old fort. Ships are really nicely detailed. Coastline looks great. swinging over the harbour. Done a very nice job with this. Love the lagoons and the colouring of the sea there. If any of you have Gibraltar by Aerosoft, you'll know what I mean. They do quite a nice job. Harbour's looking pretty, plenty of boats there. So we're going to head out to the very southern tip, where we're going to have a look at the salt ponds, and we'll also get a look at the beaches here. Again, they've done in my opinion, done a really nice job in texturing and visually the way it looks. And there's the ship we encountered earlier. A very expensive boat by the looks of it. Nice view of the airport there in the background. There you can see these salt fields. As I said, salt has been an export from this island for many years. It's actually part of a protected area. This is a nature park or an ecosystem, as they call it. Just going to fly over the lagoons here. See the water texturing is beautiful. Just to say, we do have Active Sky running, and we also have Rec Skyforce with SimTweaks PTA creating some of the effects, but most of this is part of the scenery. Okay, so we'll turn back in over the fields and make a landing back at the airport. And, I haven't done a landing in the helicopter for a while, so hopefully it's going to be alright. Love the way they've coloured the sea, it's beautiful. There's our friend in the very expensive boat. So we're dropping the power down. I love the way the beach is done there. Look at the intercoastal water. Beautiful. So we're going to come in low over the ponds here, and then we will attempt a landing back at the airport. I do apologise for my throat. I do suffer a bit, unfortunately, but try not to make it too bad for you. So this landing here, really, I've discovered, is a balance between power and flight angle. As you can see, the speed's bleeding off, which is what I need, but I'm coming down really slowly. Come down to about 500 feet as we cross the ponds. It's a beautiful piece of scenery, looks really good in Prepare 3D. In fact, many of the FSX sceneries work in P3D, and P3D actually makes them look visually better. So I'm down to 500 feet, crossing the ponds. Just going to come in over the edge of the runway. Okay, and then let's roll it back. See if we can get a decent landing here. Don't really want to land on the bus. Well, that wasn't too bad. Well, there we are, back on terra firma. Just a little quick flight around Ibiza to have a look at a few things, get me some practice in a helicopter, and to see what I can make out of this first video. So this was Aerosoft's Ibiza X, part of the Balearic X package, which contains Ibiza, Menorca and Mallorca. It's a version for P3D, version 4 and upwards. And yeah, in my opinion, nice piece of scenery, great place to fly into and out of in your airliner, and quite a bit to explore for the low and slow flyers as well. What do I use? Well, I have Orbix Global Base, Orbix Vector installed, Orbix LC Europe, and on top of that we've got Aerosoft Balearics here. We've got Active Sky for P3D version 4 for the weather, Rec Skyforce Enhanced for the clouds and for the general environment, and we've got SimTweaks PTA just to enhance the shading, and hopefully you'll get to see those effects as we do a few evening flights and landings and takeoffs in various places. Hope you've enjoyed this and that you'll see me again. Thank you very much, take care.